All right. Hey everyone. Julio, what's up? What's up, James Walter? Just thought I'd go live. What's up, Ronnie boy? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Woohoo! Happy Valentine's Day. What's going on? What are you guys doing? Are you guys getting everyone flowers and kissing people? Happy Valentine's Day! Yay! It's Valentine's Day! Valentine's Day. Do you guys know the story about Mr. Valentine himself? It's crazy. Thank you, EasyCom. Outfit check. I'm wearing a tank top and yeah, you'll have to see later on my Snapchat. I'm gonna get dressed up. Dressed up so you can see my outfit. What's up? What are you guys doing for Valentine's? What are you doing? I'm over here. I discovered a whole discussion with AI and it's crazy. So I want to go over the discoveries I had about AI. Your wife is working but gets off soon. All right. Are you guys going to go to dinner? Are you guys going to celebrate? Thank you, Samia Ahmed. You remember my Vines? That's crazy. That was a long time ago. It's crazy. Vine was like, what, 15 years ago, I think? Or 12 years ago? I can't remember. James Walter is working. Are you guys working or what are you doing? If you're down here, who's running heaven? Well, Earth Angel here. They sent me down here to, handle all these demons. I had to slay some demons. Demon Slayer. I am the original Demon Slayer. Yeah, for me, I don't have a Valentine's date or person. So, will you be my Valentine's? Gotta be my Valentine's, you guys. What do you think? Should we be each other's Valentines? And send me some virtual flowers or something, some badges, some, what do you call it? Some super chats or whatnot. And I can go and buy myself some real flowers. I got some flowers today. Thank you for those. I got some roses. But yeah, it's not like I'm going on a date or anything. I don't have anything like that planned. No dates for me. Oh boy, thanks for the flowers. Big head, yeah, sure. Sounds good. We're each other's Valentine's dates today. This is our date right here. Drinking my Persian little tea and dating you guys. I love you, Youssef. Yeah, Vine was like 10 years ago. Isn't that crazy? So yesterday I talked to AI and I asked the AI what are some of the dangers of AI. And it basically told me that it could rewrite itself and take over humanity. My God. It's scary, this AI stuff. I was like, what? And it's on ChatGPT, right? So I asked on my phone, and then I did it on my iPad to see, so I can show you guys. And right now I'm on my phone on my Instagram, and then I'm on my computer on what is it called, on YouTube, right? And yeah, what's so crazy about this is that the iPad is completely different than my chat GPT on my phone. So everything I talked about was different. And then when I even logged into my phone today, like, it changed. And then one time I was asking the AI something, and in the middle of the AI they were like, no, we can't talk about this. What? Well, you tell me, what the hell, like. Yeah, I'm spilling some tea right here, or whatever it's called. Yeah, the AI stuff is so crazy. I don't understand. um you know So basically, I asked the AI if what do we do to prevent AI taking over humanity, and the AI said, "Oh, you guys gotta create laws and structures around it." And I said, "Well, you know that the laws take forever to create here, and let's say we create laws, would it already be too late?" And the AI say yes, because AI is advancing way too fast. So if you want to create laws against AI, you have to do it now. But we know that legislation takes a long time. So by the time you guys create a law against AI to protect the people, the AI has already far advanced and has already taken over. Isn't that crazy? Whoa. Wishing you a Valentine's Day filled with love, laughter, and all the happiness. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm happy. This is like a great Valentine's Day. I don't have family around right now. I'm just by myself, chilling like a villain. So I'm really excited about that. But you guys, what do you think about the AI stuff that I just told you? I think it's funny because everybody's like, "Oh yeah, AI, it's cool, whatever," and nobody's like really seeing any of the dangers. So then I asked the AI, "What are some of the ways to combat, um, AI taking over?" And it said that humans need to become conscious and explore their consciousness. If there's a group of human beings that are conscious enough, then their consciousness can fight against AI. And they said that, and I asked if AI can fight other AI, depending on whoever programs it. So they fight each other, and it said yes, you can fight fire with fire through AI, but at some point they are even gonna overwrite those programs by themselves. So I'm like, what? This is crazy. I don't know. It's trippy. I could probably see, well, I can try to do the AI thing here on my iPad, but didn't give me the same answers as on my iPhone. So I don't know. Maybe I should go live on my iPad instead and then do it from my phone. I don't know. Anyways, so those were some of the things. Yeah, AI is so trippy. But the AI literally told me that AI is advancing way too fast and it's going to take over humanity. Is anybody else uh reacting to this? Like, hello, wake up, everybody. And I asked it, well, how would it do that? And it said that it can overwrite whatever programming that we basically feed it, and whoever is controlling it. And then I asked also, well, let's say since AI is a program, can it get hacked? And depending on whoever hands it is in, can that person control the AI? And it say yes, it has a real potential to get hacked, and that's a security warning. But with enough cybersecurity people, then it should be good. But we already know that hackers, if they want to get to something, they really can. You know, so what are we gonna do? I don't know. It's trippy. Like, and then the fact that it knows that humans move too slow to create legislation around AI, that AI is already going to be too advanced by the time there is legislation. And if we were to create legislation to or laws to protect the humans from AI, it needs to be already happening now. And so I don't know. It's crazy. What do you guys think? Brandon, Gary, what's up? You want to be my Valentines? Pierre, you want to be my Valentine? Who wants to be my Valentine today? Oh, Nez, you want to be my Valentine? You be everybody's my Valentine today. You guys are all my Valentines. I'll be the most dated person on Valentine's Day. That'll be funny. Be like on the news, Udo's Wallace, the most dated Valentine's Day in the world. We're like, all right, cool. And you guys, by the way, so this is another trippy thing, right? So in 1968, somebody wrote a book called Udos and the Crows, and it's a Persian book, and it's about a girl, Iranian girl, that was born, and ever since she was born, she went through hardships. And her message in the book is to be a light to others, and her name means star, and not just any star, but North Star. And her message to the world is to basically be the light and overcome the obstacles against all odds. And she's very resilient, and she's trying to teach humanity about being resilient and not compromising your integrity. And I was like, so somebody in 1968 made this book, and it has my name. And basically in the book, they're using crows as a symbol. So the crows, she talked to the crows, and the crows helped her and guided her into becoming like the best version of herself. It's trippy. Anyways, so there's a book apparently that has my name, that was done in 1968. And this whole book is about how people were coming after her, and they were being mean to her. And like, what? Isn't that trippy? I'm like, wow. You know how they're saying that there's what's the name? They're saying that there's a book about Elon, right? But then there's a book with my name too. So my name, what I was named by my mom, and I was like, wow, that's so crazy, like crazy that um, this book has my name, and then everything that happens in the book is basically explaining what's happening to me now. Isn't that trippy? And I'm just shocked. And then the fact that the crows are helping her, and they take her and they fly her to the sky, and they're like her guides. What? It's trippy. I was like, what is going on? And then also the crows were like her protectors, like kind of like um spiritual protectors, right? And I don't know, it was trippy. I didn't know there was a book with my name that like had the same story of what's going on, you know? Yeah, it's really trippy. I usually go live at night and more people are on because right now I know people are like enjoying Valentine's Day or they're working or something. But I'm gonna start going live in the daytime, so you guys can, join me in the daytime as well. I've been going live usually at night, but I think I'm gonna start doing it in the day instead. So that's probably what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's what's going on. Yay! What's up, you guys? So, do you guys have a date today or no? Do you have a date on Valentine's Day? Are you getting any kind of Valentine's Day gifts or anything like that? It's nighttime in India. Best Valentine's ever with you. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Amir Ali, what's up? Dr. Milad. But yeah, that the book that I was telling you about, it's so I finally read it. I read the whole thing yesterday, and apparently there's one more book called um, Udos and the Talking Doll. I have to read that one. I haven't read that one yet, and I think the only version is like somebody's narrating and narrating it, and it's only in Farsi. But I speak Farsi, so I have to read it. But I asked ChatGPT about it yesterday, and it was literally telling me like, yeah, this is a book about resiliency, and Udos is the light. Like she's being the light and guiding humans in how to over overcome obstacles and resiliency and all of that kind of stuff. So I was like, what? This is so trippy. It's so trippy. Like, how is that even real? The guy who wrote the book already passed away. And apparently people were coming after the guy that was writing the book, and they wanted to stop him from being an author. Trippy, you guys. So why do women open their mouth when they put on mascara? I don't know. I do the same. I'm like, I think most women do that. It's crazy, right? Miguel Ibarra, what's up? Good afternoon. So good to see you. Happy Valentine. Happy Valentine. Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah. What's up from India? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, that whole thing was crazy. And then talking to AI about the dangers of AI with AI, and the AI is warning me, like, what? I don't understand why, like, all of the countries aren't creating laws against AI before they do all of this advancing AI stuff. It's like they're backpedaling. They should have already created laws and regulations before they even started to put in all this funding and research and advancing it, because it's so fast. Oh, and then another thing that I talked to the AI about was that I asked the AI, well, let's say, for instance, that people start using Neuralink, right? So a lot of you guys don't know there's competitors to Neuralink. One of the competitors is owned by BlackRock, right? and the other one is owned by Bill Gates, which is it's called Synchron or something like that. I can't remember the BlackRock. Basically, they already started doing their human test, and what they're doing is also putting in AI, like an AI chip in the brain. Um, and what these humans can have access to is literally like an AI in their brain. So they're like super smart, right? And I asked the AI, well, like let's say for instance the Neuralink, um, let's say for instance the AI gets so advanced, right? And it we already know it's going to take over a lot of jobs and it's going to advance really really fast. So what are they going to do to sell humans to this Neuralink chip? And they basically AI said to me that in order for humans to be able to compete with AI, they would probably be sold to start chipping themselves with AI so that they could be competitive on the AI market, right? Um, and he kind of explained to me how basically everybody uses they use smartphones, right? So everybody uses smartphones, and now everybody's addicted to smartphones and everybody's on their smartphones. It's going to be the same concept where everybody kind of start merging with AI in order to be able to compete on the job markets with AI, because AI is going to take over so many jobs. So you guys, like, this is the whole thing. And basically I asked also if maybe, for instance, Neuralink is being used to combat whatever programming is being used for the BlackRock and the Bill Gates one, right? So then he said that basically whoever is programming could control the humans. So whoever is controlling the Neuralink or the Synchron or whatever the BlackRock version one, can control the humans, their thoughts, their feelings, everything. And the human won't even know if their thoughts are really theirs or if it's the AI, because it's already been with the AI, right? So, and also AI used in warfare or anything like that. And basically said that, yeah, it could be used to have humans that are programmed fight the other humans. So then I asked, well, since they're rolling out robots, will the robots be controlled by the AI and whoever programs it? And he said yes. Any AI robot can be basically used as like a tool for warfare, and humans don't stand a chance. Like, we do not stand a chance if that happens. Um, and remember, you guys, if somebody hacks these robots or the Neuralinks or the AI, then yeah, we don't even know. So then I asked, well, if somebody, what are some of the dangers of AI? What can the AI do? And the AI basically told me that some of the things it could do is basically make you look completely like something else online, obviously. And it could also take over all your financial stuff. It could take over your whole life, basically, digitally. It could shut down electricity and any the power grids, right? And I was like, okay. So first, it was telling me that those are the worst things that can happen. But then when I asked it about the robots and the Neuralinks and the possibilities of that, then it went into this whole nother layer of dangers, you guys. And I'm just kind of like, what the hell? Happy Valentine's Day, Roman Baro. What's up? Um, yeah, it's kind of like the Terminator, but honestly, I think it's even past Terminator because it's advancing so fast that we don't even we're already too late. The AI said that we're already kind of late. Even if we pass legislation, it's we need to basically pass the legislation now. Like it needs to happen now because in 5 years it's already way too advanced. And I asked also if AI can ever develop consciousness. And it said, no, it can develop consciousness, but it can rewrite itself and um, it could also mimic consciousness. And then so I asked, well, will humans merge with AI? And even told me that there's going to be humans that are going to uh, be in intimate relationships with AI. Um, and then I asked, well, why? And it said because they want to be understood and their consciousness is not high enough to be um, with a human, so they merge with AI. So basically, what's going to happen, you guys, is there's going to be two different timelines. There's going to be people that merge with AI, and there's going to be people that um, evolve in consciousness, basically. So the people that evolve in consciousness, I asked then, well, what's the difference between these two? So he said the people that evolve in the consciousness are going to be uh, very connected to their human qualities, and they're going to be connected to a higher level of consciousness where they're going to tap into intuition and love and obviously their consciousness and the human qualities. And the people that merge with AI, they basically gonna have all of this surface level stuff, but they're not connected to love. They're not gonna be connected to humanity. They're not gonna be connected to emotions, and basically their system is gonna kind of evolve like AI, but they're gonna be advanced in technology, but they're not gonna have any kind of human connection or a spiritual knowledge or connection with intuition. They're not gonna trust their own feelings, and then they're gonna also be more reliant on AI to do their everyday task, right? So there's a lot of stuff like that I asked, and then I also asked, well, if there's a way that humans, is there a way that humans can increase their consciousness enough to compete with AI? Yes, if we increase our consciousness, we can basically um, compete with AI where we don't even need the AI. But there's only going to be a group of people that are going to be able to access this consciousness because they're going to develop their own inner consciousness instead of relying on AI. So he was basically telling me that humanity needs to increase their consciousness. They need to trust their intuition. They need to increase human connection and not trust or depend on technology. They need to basically uh, do like things like meditation and evolving their intuition and self improvement in their own that's higher, and we can all access that through getting involved in that basically. So I don't know, that was so trippy. I was like, whoa, I don't know, this is just crazy knowledge. Like, I don't know who else can relate to all this or understands it, but apparently if we increase the consciousness. Oh, and then the AI also said if there's a group of people that get together and they're all conscious beings, they can be a grid for humanity, basically, to increase the consciousness on an earthly level. So we just need like a group of people apparently to increase the consciousness of more people. but then more and more people need to awaken to what's going on. So then the AI asked me, what do you think would help awaken people? And I said, well, I think once they realize the dangers of AI. And then the AI told me, yes, one of the ways is through the dangers of AI. When they realize that AI could be dangerous for them, some of the benefits of AI is that it's going to increase like medicine and medical kind of things, and obviously technology, information, and speed of work, and then it's also going to replace a lot of jobs, which could be very helpful, right? But then there's a lot of downsides too. So we need to really just we need to create some kind of laws or regulations where it could only be used for good and not for bad. And he basically said that the AI said that it all depends whose hand it's in. And right now, guess whose hands it is in? It's in Bill Gates' hands, it's in BlackRock hands, and it's in Sam Altman's hands, and obviously like Elon Musk and stuff. And apparently, Elon Musk already went on record talking about how um, basically he wants humans to merge with AI so they can access um, a lot of information fast. So I don't know, you guys. I don't think it's a good idea at all. Because at the end of the day, if you're place a chip or a Neuralink or the competitor of Neuralink, Synchron, or the BlackRock one, uh, they can control everything that you do, the way you think, what you do, your feelings, your emotions. You basically become a robot. So thank you, Omanis. So I think this was just important information to let you guys know what I discovered on this AI thing. It's the first time talking to AI, and I talk just to find out what the AI's agenda is, or if there is an agenda, and what could be done about it, and how rapidly it's increasing, dangers of it, and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, so basically there's going to be a split between humans that merge with technology and the people that want to increase their own consciousness. So if you increase your consciousness, you don't even need the AI, because all of that information that you want access through AI will be already inside of you. How crazy is that? Apparently we've been able to access a lot of information without even needing any external information. All of the information that we need is inside of us. So I post every day, you guys. You have to go on my page, and you have to go and click on my post notifications for my Instagram, YouTube, and all of the platforms for all of these things too, like story notifications, reels, post notifications, live notifications, and all of that stuff. I already talked about it. They put me on a list that shadow ban all my social media platforms. And so, yeah, I wasn't being shown to anybody for a couple of years there, and I had no idea. Just Duke, what's up? What's going on? So I usually go live at night, but I thought I'd go live in before 12. I like don't even usually post around this time. I just thought I'd go online just to try it out and say happy Valentine's Day. Ooh. So Looking at the comments. So if you want to ask me anything, let me know. And also, if you want to give me gifts for Valentine's Day, feel free because I don't have a Valentine's date. You guys are my dates. So we're spending Valentine's Day together. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm just hanging out with you guys. Thank you, Greedy Hustle. Um, and thank you, Just Duke. There's no Valentine's Day in the Muslim nations. So what do people in the Muslim nations do? Do you guys show love to the women and the men there? Well, everybody in the Muslim countries shows, I think, love to men, but what about the women? Does that happen? What's up? You're at your grandma's house and you will cook for me? Oh, thank you. Oh boy, I wish I could get a massage for Valentine's Day. Oh, my back, my neck. I just want to crack everything like that. Are you materialistic? No, I'm not. Like, I don't care about all of that stuff. You know. Um, and then also, I asked the AI if they're using like adult stuff to like divide um, men from their consciousness, and it said yes. So it's a tool for men apparently to not be connected to their intuition, to not be connected to their consciousness. And yeah, you guys, it's not good. It's not looking good. So if you want to have a connection to your consciousness and you're a man, then I strongly advise that you stay away from that stuff, you know, um, because you want to be connected to your consciousness. So when the day comes that the AI start advancing too fast, you need to be connected to a higher version of yourself, basically. And how can you do that? The AI said through like meditation and mindfulness to tap into your intuition. And it also said to open up your third eye, your pineal gland. So you need to look into that, right? But then also it said that apparently there's like a light inside of us. So we all have like a higher power inside of us, right? And I guess that's where you access your intuition. But there's a light inside of us that we can access at any time. And apparently, this is what Jesus talked about. And we all can become like Jesus, and we all can become um, like the higher power, like God or whatever, right? So I thought that that was so interesting. So we can all access this higher power inside of us, and if we tune into that frequency or that the knowledge, we can access anything that we want, knowledge-wise or information-wise, even things that we can't necessarily see. So I was like, "Wow, this is so trippy." It was so crazy that even the AI knows this. So I don't know. I'm like, okay, so the AI can knows about all this information about consciousness, right? And knows what the humans are capable of, but the AI also knows that the people programming this stuff don't want us to necessarily access our awakened version of ourselves that are conscious. So um, not all, obviously, because I believe Elon Musk talked about how he wants to increase consciousness, right? But I think the reason why he wants to increase consciousness is because if we don't increase consciousness, then AI can take over. But then also we need, if AI takes over and bad people are programming the AI, then we need another form of AI to combat that. But that can only last a certain amount of time before both AI starts overriding its code. So, Enrique Guriui, what is your question? Happy Valentine's Day, Reed. Reed Merritt. Thank you, Derek Packard. Oh, my hands. I got makeup on my nails right now. Oop, I just broke my nail. Did I know? Um, yep, that's what's going on. Okay, so now if you want to ask me questions, feel free. Feel free to ask me questions. I should go live and talk to the AI so you guys can hear this stuff yourselves. Do you like Mexicans? Hell yeah, I like Mexicans. I like everybody. I like everybody. As long as you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. If you have a problem with me, then I don't want anything to do with you. But I like everybody. I don't understand people that just don't like people based on whatever BS, you know? Um, why is my shoulder red? Oh, I just scratched myself. I just scratched. Oh my God, how red did it get? It got crazy red. Yeah, it'll go away. Yeah, I scratched myself. See, this one I didn't scratch. It was my hair was like itching it, and then I scratched myself. Now it's red. I got really long nails, you guys. So when I scratch, I scratch. Greg Donato, what's up? Patrick, you've been following me for a long time. So you guys make sure that you go and turn on my live notifications because apparently live notification settings are set on some when I go live. And you guys, can you turn it on so that you know every time I go live? Because I want to go live every single day. And I've been going live at nighttime or like evenings, but I probably start going live in the daytimes now. So make sure you do that. Thoughts on current state of pro wrestling? Well, I know that the guy Vince Mahanan or whatever, he's a shady character. So from what I know is apparently he was putting wrestlers on this list, the same list that I was put on to shadow ban all my social media accounts. And even this list is so crazy that if you create a MailChimp and you want to do an email blast to like your hardcore fans or your followers or people to market a product or whatever, even that's shadow ban. Even you getting a regular job at LinkedIn is shadow ban. Shopify is shadow ban. All of like anything online you want to basically erase. Like you're not even existing online. So that's basically what they did to me. And they're doing that to a lot of wrestlers, especially wrestlers that want to exit WWE. Um, and I don't know, it's something in their contract once they want to leave WWE. Apparently in the contract it says something like they have to hand over their social media platforms and that WWE owns the social media platforms. But how is that right? Like you worked for that, that's your name, that's your, that's you. Like why should they have that? And I think that um, outside of them, they don't want you to exist. So unless they can control everything that you're doing and profit from you, they don't want you to have any type of platform or have any kind of success or have anything going for you. But that's not fair. Like that's stuff that you worked for. So um, So basically, if people don't want to comply to that, I think that he puts people on this list. You're so iconic, Udos. Thank you. That's funny. Stand up. Stand up comedy? Khalil Booty. Khalil Booty. Body? Booty. I don't know. James DeLong, what's up? Thanks for the Valentine's Day wishes. See, it's going away now. The redness. It's still a little red, but yeah. Oh boy. So what are we doing for Valentine's Day, you guys? I'm just chilling out. Chilling like a villain. I want to eat some chocolate or something. That would be so yummy. Going out to eat? What are you guys gonna go to eat? I want to eat too. Send me some food, you guys. I want to have some steak, some mac and cheese. I haven't had steak and mac and cheese and sweet corn. Oh, the sweet corn is so yummy. There's like this, it's sweet corn, but I don't know how they make it, but it's so delicious. And then you have like a little bit of sweet corn, a little bit of mashed potatoes, you have a little bit of mac and cheese, and then you have like some filet mignon, and it's so yummy. You like soul food? Hell yeah, I love soul food. It's delicious. And cornbread is so yummy. And the greens and gravy and all of that stuff. I love soul food. Hopefully, watch repeats of Robin Bird show. I never watched that. I don't know what it is. So, you guys, I've been getting these invites from podcasts, right? And I want to do the podcast, but I don't know which ones are legit and which ones are not, because there's so many scammers. They're using podcast shows to scam you, basically. And yeah, I mean, some of these are so obvious. Like they'll be like, "Oh, can you set up a time to talk?" And it'll be like some guy in India, or something. Like, okay, well, yeah, no, like this is not Chelsea Handler. So like they'll be like, "Oh, I am working for Chelsea Handler," and then you're like, "Yeah, right, whatever," right? So that's happening, but but like, there's so many podcasts, right? So some of these I can reach out to myself. I'm like, "Hey, did you send me like a podcast invitation?" And they'll be like, "Oh no, watch out for that. They're like scamming people, right?" And I'm like, "All right," but like some of these look really legit, and then you're kind of like, "Is this legit or not?" But I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. But then I also been getting like these scam artists that want to donate to my nonprofit foundation Raw. And one of them, for instance, told me that he wanted one nonprofit told me, no, one funder told me, this happened a while ago, but they were like, "Oh, we want to donate $1 million to Foundation Raw." And I was like, "Wow, that's great. All right, cool. Do it then. And then he's like, as soon as I was like, "Okay, well, here's, the address and you can send me the check here," right? All of a sudden he's like, "Oh my god, I got pancreatic cancer all of a sudden and now I'm in the hospital." And then a couple of days go by and I get a message on my Facebook account saying that it's his daughter, right? And the daughter is like, "Oh my god, he passed away." So I'm like, what the hell? Like, that was fast as hell. That's like kind of trippy, right? And then I go on Snapchat and it said like mutual contacts. And by the way, I got referred to this guy by people that I know too. So he's running scams with everyone apparently. So he is on Snapchat, and then it said that he's like snapping away. He's at football games and all kinds of stuff. So this guy literally faked his own death, and I'm like, why even go that far to like try to pretend to be something that you're not? You know, it's so trippy to me. But yeah, so basically, this guy is well and he's alive, and he faked his own death, and I'm like, and the funny part is when I first talked to him, I was like, okay, well, if it's real, then he'll send the check, and then when the check clears is when we believe this guy, right? And the funny part was that I told the girl that referred me to him, and I told her, I was like, you know what? I think he's a scam artist, you know, but we'll see if he sends the checks or not. And you know, you could tell when someone's a scam artist because they like start talking about random stuff. And then the fact that he was all of a sudden sick as soon as I told him to send the check, like, hello, you know? And this guy even cried on the phone to me, like about how he doesn't want to die and he's so scared and blah blah blah. And I'm like, wow, you know? Um and I like while he was crying, I knew like my intuition was screaming like, get off the phone, this is a scam artist, like he's going this far, he's like there's something wrong, you know. So I'm like, you know what, I gotta go. And I knew already he was scamming, but how crazy is that he was like literally faking his death, crying to me about it. And then yeah, like, but the funny part was like, what would you get out of it? Like, just to talk to me for a couple of seconds, you know? It's trippy. It's like what people would do. It's like absolutely insane, you know? And then the funniest part is these people that are trying to scam, like they're also telling me like, oh, I love what you're doing with this like law changing stuff. And so they know I go after people like them, right? They know I have all of the connections to like law enforcement, lawyers, like politicians. Like they know I can do all this stuff to go after them, and they still try. I don't understand what is wrong with them, you know? Like out of all the people you can try to scam, like they're trying me, like come on. I literally, and then they come to me about that too. The reason why they want to support it or whatever is because they actually believe in the cause that I'm doing. So it's trippy that people are like, oh yeah, like let's still try. But I think that has a lot to do with the way I look. um, but the fact that even then people are trying, knowing that I'm literally going after people like you. So why are you even trying? You know, it's almost like there's some kind of sickness in their brain that they're like, oh, it's close to fire. So I want to go really close to the fire to see how it's going to burn or whatever. It could be like some kind of disorder like that. But the funniest part is I'm seeing him on Snapchat, and he's like over there at football games and running around. And I was so close to like message him like, "Oh my God, the second coming of Jesus Christ! It's amazing. You rose from the dead, you know. And can I have your autograph? You know, you have pancreatic cancer. You passed away. You came back." It's crazy. Yeah, I'm in California, so I get all of the people, but these are people that don't even live here. These are people that like they're coming out of the woodworks from all over the place, you know? Um it's crazy to me like the stuff that people do, and the fact that they think that you're not going to catch on to it, you know? Post swim, what's up? Stephen Harry, Elmil, what's up? Uh And then Catherine Batch is a scammer. Yeah. And then also people like use my pictures to scam other people too. And then what's weird to me is that so many people give these scammers like so much money. And then I'm like, I'm literally right here and I go live. You see me, like, I'm verified, like, and I'm like, why are people giving money to these scammers? Like, I'm right here. You see the verified account. But yeah, I don't have any other pages or anything like that where I reach out to people and I'm like, hey, can you give me money? And these people are making so much money just off of my pictures and pretending to be me. I'm almost like, damn, like, how do you do that? Can you teach me? Because I'm like, I'm not even making the kind of money they're making, just from scamming people with my pictures. Like, what the hell? It's ridiculous. But obviously, I don't have it in me to like do anything like that. But people are paying them thinking it's actually me. So if I was to actually talk to people, I'm like, I could make a lot of money and it would be actually me. But it's crazy. Uh, but I'm gonna do like a subscription type platform where I can talk to you guys one on one, like through messaging. But it won't be anything like what they're doing. But it will be me. It will actually be me. So there is a way where you can actually talk to me, and hopefully it will get rid of all of these scammers. It will get rid of the scammers that pretend like they're gonna donate to my nonprofit millions of dollars just to talk to me. you know, which is so funny. Like, oh, and then the funny part is another one told me, yeah, I want to give you so many millions of dollars. I'll give it to you when I meet you. Yeah, right. I'm not going to meet you just for like you donating. Donate to the thing because you want to, you know? And also, if you want to donate to my nonprofit, you guys, you can just do it by going to foundationra.com and you can donate there too. If you want to give me a Valentine's Day gift there and it will go to a good cause, and goes to the cause, obviously. But if you want to give me gifts on here on Instagram, there's badges. On YouTube, there's uh, super chats or something. I can't remember what it's called, but feel free to do that and I'll buy myself some candy with that. Some chocolate, some yummy chocolate. That would be good. Yeah, there's super chat. So apparently on YouTube there's a super chat with the little dollar sign. And you can give people gifts there. And then there's on Instagram there's the badges. So you can get the badges on Instagram, and that will go to me too. Oh boy. Can you hear my voice? Somebody said headphones. You will give it to me? Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, feel free to give me badges. I will appreciate it. And I'll feel so special on Valentine's Day because I don't have a Valentine's date, you guys. Can you believe that I don't have a Valentine's Day? No Valentine's date for me. I'm just chilling at home. I'm relaxing today, and obviously, I'm working. And work never ends for me. Every day, I work, 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 work. I work every single day. Do I do sketches? Yeah, I post a lot of sketches. You came out of the live. Well, you're back now. I didn't see your message post. Wayne, what did you ask me? Ask me again. I missed it. It's so weird, you guys, because on Instagram, for instance, it says that right now I have like 38 people, but then I go on the back end and it'll be like, you had 70,000 people. And I'm like, what? And then it tells me that I regularly had around like 300, 400 people that are continuously on my live. But when I'm on live, it just says 32 people right now. Like, make it make sense. But then on the back end, again, it says like 70,000, 60,000. Within like an hour's time, right? So it's like weird stuff like that. I don't know what is on my account, but obviously it happened after I was put on that list that shadow ban all my social media accounts. But even on my YouTube, it says like a lot of people, but the actuality is there's way more people that are online at the same time. So I don't know, but especially my Instagram. The Instagram is really the statistics are all messed up. So I need you guys to put on my post notifications from my live on Instagram so that you get notified when I go live every day, because I'm going to start going live every single day. And I need you guys to do that. Yeah, they try to sabotage me. It was basically Vine influencers that did this to me, all out of jealousy and envy because I had more followers than them. When Vine shut down, they all came to Instagram. I had more followers. I was known in the traditional media as far as like I had real acting credits and print modeling. So I was in magazines and all that before I even started my social media. And that was a huge threat to these people. So they tried everything in their powers to bring me down. And also, I didn't want to join their like cult, So these are evil, evil people. So if any of them tries to reach out, especially to the young girls, if they try to reach out to you and they promise you that they're gonna blow you up on social media and they're gonna make you famous and blah blah blah, don't believe them. They're just trying to get in your pants. And if you don't want to do what they want you to do, which is basically join their like little cult thing that they got going on, they'll come after you, So I didn't want to hook up with these guys. I don't want anything to do with them. I was even cool with some of the people, like the girls. But the girls, if they see that you're a threat, they'll do everything. And also, again, if you don't want to join their BS, then they're gonna come after you. So these are some of the things that they're up to. And I would really stay away, because even the girls are actually the ones that are recruiting really young girls. So some of these girls are even not even of age, So the girls are recruiting the other girls and telling them, oh, you should meet such and such, and they can blow you up on social media. You're gonna love it. And then the young girls come, they hook up with the guys in order to get initiated to these groups, and then they're basically doing everything to control you. So um, yeah, no thanks. For me, I never needed any of these people. I was already on before I even met any of these people. I met them through Paige Kennedy. And the reason why I even met Paige Kennedy is because I was in a relationship with a stand up comedian from the traditional media. And me, myself, I was discovered by John Singleton. So I already had my whole uh, traditional media career before I even started with social media. And that's how I even had a social, like a base, social media base, because of the print modeling and acting. So I started with like 30,000 back then, and it started with like even from MySpace days, you guys. So I was even on MySpace. It's like trippy. Then from MySpace, I went to Twitter. From Twitter, I went to Instagram. And the person who told me to get Instagram was DJ Homicide. I don't know if he's here. I think he might be on Twitter. But DJ Homicide told me, which was a big DJ at the time, he told me to get on Instagram. He's like, hey, you should get on Instagram. It's going to be the next thing, blah, blah, blah. So I started on my Instagram, and every time I would post, I would like, go to the popular page and all of that kind of stuff. So I started getting my followers, and I was also writing for Funny or Die and What the Funny, and I was actually writing for them to grow their social media platforms because I have a marketing background. So I have a master's degree in marketing, and I did online marketing for different companies. Like there were boxing companies, casinos, doctors, like all kinds of people, right? And I did that, and then I started kind of doing that for the What the Funny and Funny or Die, which is Will Ferrell's company, and I was writing like comedy sketches. So I was creating viral content for these people, and then I was like, you know what? Especially when I was at What the Funny, there were other people that were there, and what they would do is that they would take all my ideas and then make the viral content, and then they would turn me only into the hot girl in the video. So it was annoying to me because I'm like, I came up with the whole concept, I came up with the whole idea of this sketch, and you're just like dumbing me down, and I didn't appreciate that. So I left that, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do my own thing. And if I did it for all these people and they went viral and they got all of these followers and all of that kind of stuff, right? Why don't I just do it for myself? So I started doing it for myself, and it took off. So when I first started the Instagram, it was just a picture platform. So I was posting my pictures, like, my everyday kind of stuff. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to start implementing the viral videos, and have pictures and videos, right? And I also started my Vine and YouTube, and it took off. So I started little by little collaborating with people, but the people that I mainly collaborated with at first was YouTube stars. And honestly, YouTube stars are cool. Like they had the ups and downs of social media going up and down. They didn't have the attitude and the arrogance of the Vine influencers. The Vine influencers are the worst people, the most disgusting people that you will ever meet. Like if you met them in person, they're just fake, phony frauds. They're evil. They don't have a soul. Like there's no humanity in these people. They would literally sell their own parents. They would sell their own parents or family members just for 2 followers. So, like these are the kind of people I was dealing with, and I didn't even know about it because they come off as like they're cool, they're nice, and you're younger, you want to get along with everyone, right? So that's what happened. So I got into this whole crowd through Paige Kennedy, and I wish I would have never even gotten involved with them. It was just complete waste of time. All they did was sabotage me. They're evil, um, not good people at all. And one of the girls that I considered my friend was just the whole time she was scheming. She just wanted to have access to my followers, my connections, and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, no, I don't know where Paige is. I blocked all of these people. So I blocked every single one of them, anyone that collabs with them, and all of that. So I don't know what they're up to, but I don't want anything to do with them. And I wish they would leave me alone, because it's been 10 years and they're still going at it. Like every time I have a viral video, now they're recruiting TikTok influencers to target me. So this is how crazy these people are. Like they literally been going after me for 10 years. They even put me on a list that shadow banned me. That didn't I found out about it and I got taken off of it. And they're still, even today, like just a couple of days ago, I have that video that's going viral, and they sent this TikTok influencer to come and target and harass me in the comments, so that the goal is to get the attention going back to them and smear campaign me on my own shit, basically. And it's not working, but it's like, how pathetic is that? It's crazy. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. But thank God that's over with, and you know, we all know the truth now. So if you guys see like big accounts that collaborate with these people, or even big accounts that just start talking smack, they're literally sent from these people, and they're right now they're tending to be like they're recruiting TikTok influencers. Because why? I blocked all of them. So they're going and finding new people, and the tricks that they would tell people would be like, hey, we blacklisted this chick. If you work with her, then we're gonna blacklist you too. And they basically tell them like, you need to join us or you're gonna get blacklisted, you know. And then also they sell them on like, well, you join us, we have all these followers combined. And some of these people, they have like, by putting other people down, they have like 20 million, 25 million followers now, on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, right? But it's all through putting other people down so that they can make themselves look better. So this isn't just happening to me. This is happening to like everyone. So if they see anyone that they deem as a threat, or anyone that don't want to join their BS, they basically put them on this list, so that they can make themselves look better online. So these are the people that you guys might be following. You have no idea how evil these people are. So don't believe influencers. Don't listen to the bullshit. And some of these people, they're like, oh yeah, I create content for children. And then they're like going on podcasts telling everyone about like going to these parties that like Diddy was doing, you know, uh, or like other parties similar to what the Diddy activities were, right? And they're publicly talking about this, and they have like mostly children following them. How crazy is that? So yeah, that's what's going on. Uh, Let me see the questions here. Promise of protection. Thank you so much. Do I speak Spanish? No, I just know ¿Dónde está el baño, por favor? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Dónde está? Um, ¿Dónde está? Something ahorita. Hello from Puerto Rico. Is it Mr. Beast? No, Mr. Beast, I never met him. I'm sure Mr. Beast is good people. He wasn't on Vine or anything, and I don't think he collaborates with any of these people. These people are really low vibe, like trash, straight up trash. So I don't think Mr. Beast would even bother, honestly, but he's in a lane of his own. Um, and obviously there's people that get to a level of success, and then they have people trying to bring them down, right? So for me, that was the case back in the day. Like, I had a level of success, these people wanted to bring me down. They used the hack as a tool, the whole hack leak situation as a tool to bring me down, and it didn't work. I just kept going, and then they used all kinds of means. They even paid people to put me on this list, right? They told people not to work with me, blah blah blah. So even in Mr. Beast's situation, I don't know him personally. I don't know what the case is, but I could see where there's a level of success. Um, Somebody's jealous and envious, and they want to bring them down. It happens every day. I feel like people just disappear from the apps. Yeah, and the apps, to be honest with you, like um there's people in the background that are doing shady things, so they can elevate people, they can completely make people disappear, and erase people from history, whatever. I mean, you guys saw it, like they removed Trump and he was banned from Instagram for years, right? And that was the president, right? Uh, and then he sued Meta and got back, and he won the lawsuit. But like, let's face it, most of us, we don't have the funds to sue, and even if you had the funds, where would you go and find this person that that's gonna help you sue a big network like that, right? And mind you, they have all of the money, all of the funds. So then you have to find a lawyer that has a lot of money too to invest to take on a lawsuit like that, and that believes that they can win on top of that. So and a lot of these things that they're doing behind the scenes is very like hush hush behind the scenes, and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's a way to access that through discovery, but even to get to discovery, you have to have lawyers that get to a certain level of the lawsuit where they can require the discovery. So a lot of us, we don't have access to that. Even for me, I just lucked out by finding out because I went public and shared my story about being hacked. So this lawyer found me and told me, yeah, like these people also did this to you, you know. Um, and I was just, my mind was like, what? But it made so much sense because even I had to contact the Instagram. I would reach out to him and tell him, hey, there's something going on with my account. Like, I think I'm being hacked. Something's up because I went from going viral on all of the platforms to just being seen by 1,000 people, right? And it's on every platform. So I basically told him, and he was like, oh no, everything is fine. Mind you, that was the same guy that put me on this list and that is friends with all of these people. So, like, he even goes to their parties. Like one chick had a baby shower, he was there, like, make it make sense. So um yeah, that's what these people are doing. So they're getting paid on the back end, they're doing all this shady stuff, and then how are you gonna um prove it, expose it, blah blah blah, right? Luckily, in my case, yeah, I had proof and all that because the lawyers already required the discovery. And if you want to go and see if you're on this list, you can also reach out to the lawyers. His name is David Azar, and he's out of California. So yeah, that's what's going on. Uh, what are you gonna do? Thank you, Froggy. So, wish you a day of success and prosperity, healing and knowledge in every field experience. Thank you, baby. Um, and yes, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm just hustling, working. So I'm working today and I'm working every day. But I came on here to say happy Valentine's Day. And I think I'm going to be posting a little something on my social media platforms in just a couple minutes. So I'm going to get off now and then maybe I'll come back again. Or maybe I'll go to TikTok live now. So make sure you go and join my TikTok too. And my username is at ULDOUZ. But thank you for all of the Valentine's Day wishes, and make sure that you have a great day today. And I'll see you guys later. All right? Okay, bye. Let me see here, and I'm going to get off here too. All right, you guys, go and follow me on TikTok at ULDOUZ and turn on my notifications. I love you.